Y'all can see what's going on right now. You know what it's about to be. Just got Madden 19 today, and it's about time to get this thing rolling. All right, so for those of y'all that have been with me for the last few live streams, especially when it came to my Madden 18 with updated rosters Cowboys franchise, the team finished 10-6. We did not make the playoffs, but Madden 19 is out, so I'm going to start a new franchise. I'm going to start live streaming that. And let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. So, obviously, I've downloaded Madden 19, and I played while it was downloading. It gave me an option to play the Eagles and the Jaguars. Just play a quick game of play now. And I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So let's go ahead and start up this new franchise mode. Let's go ahead and do cloud settings, because why not? So let's go ahead and get this started. Start with real-life NFL rosters, use custom roster. Yeah, let's do real-life roster. I did download the latest roster, so... Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. Wait, no, I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, start new franchise, yeah. Alright. Let's use custom roster. I want to cancel. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That was my fault. Okay. Sorry about that. So, we're just going to have to do offline. That's fine. Start new franchise. Let's bring in preseason. Let's use most active roster. Let's go ahead. Because when I downloaded the latest roster that they already have, obviously preseason additions and subtractions that have been made already. So we're going to roll with that. So let's go ahead and get this Cowboys franchise started. I'm going to try to go with... I was debating about whether I wanted to, choose starting point. You know what? I'm actually going to play as an owner. And, here's the thing. A lot of people want to say that Jerry Jones needs to shut his big mouth, so... I'm going to create myself as the owner. I'm going to make myself a lifelong fan. First name is going to be, oops, not new M. Maitland Rutledge. I have played as a owner before in a connected franchise, but in the franchise mode that I did on my first set of live streams, I was just playing as the active coach, Jason Garrett. Now, I'm going to keep Garrett as the head coach. And the good thing about this is that I'm really starting this franchise and I'm not using like custom rosters or anything like that. So I feel like it can be more accurate. So I'm going to choose the starting point. And I'm going to choose to start in the preseason. Did it, yeah, customize, yeah, change role between owner, league settings. Okay, max experience, take the field and control all aspects of your players and all your team's finances. Sounds good to me. So we're going to start in the preseason, just because there are a few adjustments that I want to make. And also I kind of want to see what this team is like in the preseason, and I want to go ahead and make some roster cuts. All right, now this is true. I was wondering how franchise mode was going to look, and this is a pretty good setting. Anybody here remember the old NFL head coach games? Yeah, NFL head coach that came out on the PS2 in like 2006, I want to say. This has got that vibe to it. You see Jason Garrett kind of walking around his office, and I got to admit, I like this. I like this. I love the fact that it looks like franchise has actually kind of been updated a little bit. Like, this is pretty cool. You see Garrett at his office. He's going over the playbook. He's got his Microsoft Surface and whatnot. So this is pretty cool stuff. All right, so before we get into anything else, let's go ahead and take a look at the current team, because I want to show y'all what the roster we're working with right now, as Jason Garrett has his phone. So of course, our starting quarterback, we got Dak Prescott. Backup quarterback is Mike White and Cooper Rush. Both of these guys are in the low 60s as far as overall. Cooper Rush, it says, is more of a scheme fit, which I like. So we may make him the backup, but I don't know 100% yet. Mike White has a higher overall, but those two are going to battle for the backup quarterback position for sure. Of course, we got Ezekiel Elliott. Rod Smith is our backup. We don't have Morris anymore. Bo Scarborough and Darius Jackson are our other 2 running backs. Jameez Alloway is at fullback. Receivers, we got Allen Hurns, Cole Beasley, Terrence Williams, Deontay Thompson, Michael Gallup, the rookie from Colorado State, Tavon Austin, who the Cowboys traded for from the Rams from West Virginia, Cedric Wilson, rookie out of Boise State. And by the way, because these are updated rosters, in real life, he actually is hurt. I think it was like a knee injury or something he suffered in like the first week of training camp. He didn't play in the first preseason game against the Niners, so he's probably out for a stretch or so. Noah Brown, Lance Lenore, KD Cannon. Tight ends, no Jason Witten anymore, so we got Jeff Swain, Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz, Rico Gathers, David Wells, and our long snapper, LP Leducier. Tyron Smith, left tackle. Connor Williams, Kadeem Edwards at left guard. Frederick and Joe Looney at center. Right guard, we got Zach Martin, Marcus Martin, and Damian Mama. Lyle Collins, Cameron Fleming, and Chaz Green are our right tackles. Left end, we got DeMarcus Lawrence, Tank, Coney Ely, Dorrance Armstrong Jr. Right end, we got Tyrone Crawford, Taco Charlton, Randy Gregory, and Charles Tapper. David Irving, Malik Collins, Dante Jones, Lewis Neal, Jihad Ward, Antoine Woods, Brian Price, Richard Ash, Daniel Ross at defensive tackle. Damian Wilson, Justin Marsh-Lillard, Chris Covington, Eric Pinkins. I don't really know who he is, but we got those at left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, Jalen Smith, the rookie Leighton Vander Esch from Boise State, Trayvon Johnson, and Joel Lanning, the rookie out of Iowa State. Sean Lee, the general, at right outside linebacker, along with Joe Thomas. Corners, we got Chidobe Awuzie, Byron Jones, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown, Marquez White, Xavier Woods, Marquiston Huff, and Cameron Kelly are our free safeties. Strong safety, we got Jeff Heath, Kayvon Frazier, and Jameel Showers. Of course, the kicker, we always got the reliable Dan Money Bailey and Chris Jones, the Punisher, at punter. We got draft picks. Don't have anybody on practice squad right now because we haven't gone through the preseason yet. But before we begin our journey this season for 2018, there's something that I have to do. And, you know, you hate to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it because, I mean, this is something that absolutely needs to happen. It should happen, and it's stupid that it hasn't happened yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it. I can't help it. It's like, come on now. He said go get him. I mean, he's right there. I want Earl Thomas. Okay. So, let's go to advance. Now, I know we're going to have to give up a lot. You see, the good thing about this is that look at the right side. It literally says scheme fit. It just shows that Earl would be a perfect fit to be a Cowboy. All right, so now the unfortunate thing is that we need to offer up Seattle something. Now, I'm probably going to try to do the same trade that I did for the last live stream Cowboys franchise I did that had updated rosters. So, you know, let's go ahead and start out with a second-round pick. And let's see, I believe it was Tyrone Crawford. I'm thinking about possibly giving away Irving, but I really am nervous about that. So, you know, right in, we have three guys who were solid with Charlton, Gregory, and Tapper. Left end, we have DeMarcus Lawrence. I don't want to give up DeMarcus Lawrence. As a matter of fact, during the season, one of the main objectives I'm going to have is that I'm really going to try to offer him a big contract to really get him to stick around. Because right now, if this franchise mode is accurate, he's playing on the franchise tag. So we might have to make some adjustments in that department. And we got Coney Ely and Dorrance Armstrong, the rookie out of Kansas. So let me see if this will work if I offer them Tyrone Crawford and a second-round pick. Because this is pretty much what I did last time. Let me see if they'll bite. Let's see if they will. They probably will not. Seahawks are not interested in Ryan Crawford. Make a better offer. Okay. This may be where I have to give up a first-round pick. I hate to do it, but I might have to. Let me go ahead and submit this and see if this does anything. Nope, still not interested. Okay. So, man, Seahawks, in real life, they probably would take that trade, but this is Madden. This isn't real life stuff, you know. All right, let's go to all. Let's see what our highest overall players are. Let's see, what does Seattle need? They need a right tackle. Do we have a decent right tackle that we can give up and not really bite the bullet a lot? Oh, man. I kind of would like to get Chaz Green off my hands, but I don't think they'll probably take him, but we'll have to offer somebody else. I'm going to keep Tyrone Crawford on there because I want him, you know, to... You know what? I'm going to take him off. All right, left end, let's see what we got. I don't think they'll take Ely. I don't think they will. Maybe they'll take Irving. This may be a tough thing for me to do, but I might just have to do it. I really would not want to get rid of Irving. That would be a terrible thing to do. All right. I'm going to put Crawford back on there. It's tough because next to his name it said C for captain. So it's tough that we're going to have to probably just get rid of that. Do we have maybe any corners we can trade? Okay, here's what's ultimately going to have to happen. Okay. So, I'm going to do it, y'all. Okay. I'm going to take Crawford off. I'm going to give him a first-round pick. Let's see if this works. They're not interested. Okay. Let me put Crawford back on there. All right, guys. Let's hope this works. It worked for me last time. All right, well, it's green for both. Wow, they're not interested in Crawford. Okay. Maybe we could give them away also Chaz Green. Because it says they need a right tackle. But giving them Green I don't think will really help that much. They probably won't take it. Not interested in the players you've offered. Okay. Oh, man. Might have to give away somebody bigger than Crawford, which would be terrible. I don't know if I want to give away a corner, though. I'm not giving away Awuzie. Maybe they'll take Byron Jones. Maybe Anthony Brown. Maybe they'll take him. Let me take Green off and put Crawford back on. Okay. Let's see if this works. Well, it got their meter to go up a little bit. Still not interested. Okay. Let's take Brown off, and let's put somebody decent up there as well. Okay. All right. Do we have maybe a guard that we could get rid of? I doubt they'll take Williams. I don't want to get rid of Williams. Maybe we can give away Martin. No, I don't think. Not Zach Martin. I meant Marcus Martin. They need a right tackle. Maybe. I don't want to get rid of Fleming either. Maybe see if Fleming will work. Submit. Okay, this is Crawford, and they're not interested in it. And the green, and it's all the way green. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. That should work. Let me see if I take the pick off. Will that work? Nope, not interested still. Okay. All right, let's put the first round pick back on. All right. Take Fleming off. All right, let's just go to all players. be really tough if I have to break the bank on this. It really would. You know what, guys? I'm going to hold off on the Earl Thomas trade. It's just not working for me right now. Thomas is a 94 overall player, and I feel like in order for us to get him, we're probably going to have to trade away one of the pillars of the Great Wall of Dallas. They said they need a right tackle. I don't want to give up Lyle Collins or Zach Martin or anybody like that. So I think we're just probably going to go through this preseason, and we're just not going to have Earl Thomas. So I obviously would love to have him on the team in real life and also in this game, but I just don't think we're going to be able to get that done right now. But then again, in the middle of the season, who knows? The unfortunate thing is that unlike real life, Thomas is not holding out. Like in this game, he's in camp and everything looks to be fine. You know, if this was realistic as franchise mode, it would probably have something like, you know, maybe an icon under Thomas's name, like holdout candidate, or just somebody that, you know, is not going to be in camp, or is somebody that is eligible in a way for a trade. So that's just what I would hope would happen. But obviously this is franchise, and yeah. But I do like this setup, y'all. I love it's kind of gotten away from like the boxes and everything. It's not bland. This is a real world mode. You got Jason Garrett on the phone making phone calls and stuff like that. That's really cool. I think it's a good setup. Makes me feel like, you know, this is a real franchise mode and you're controlling everything. Yeah, Garrett's just walking around his office trying to make calls and play all that. Okay, so you know what? Before we get into our first preseason game, let's go ahead and take a look at the depth chart and make sure we're all squared away. By the way, with this first live stream I'm doing, I'm going to play the first 2 preseason games, and then I might call it a day for the time being. One of the things I am probably going to live stream is the long shot mode. I might do that in the next couple of days, but I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to do it, because I'm kind of procrastinating on a few things that I have to do this live stream. But I just really wanted to play Madden today for at least a couple of hours. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure that that's looking good. Let's put Edwards at the backup left guard. Center looks good. Right guard looks good. Wait, let me, do we have another right guard that I'm forgetting about? Yeah, Marcus Martin. Real life, I think he's hurt though, so. There we go. I want him as the backup right guard. Oh, Collins, Chaz Green. Who else is a right tackle? Cameron Fleming, yeah. Put him there. Yeah, put Cameron Fleming as a backup right tackle. Left end, Lawrence, Ely. Put Dorrance Armstrong as the 3rd string left end, because I like him to get some snaps during the preseason if possible. Like, I don't want to get rid of, like, I kind of just don't want to get rid of Tyrone Crawford, but, you know, I think I was assuming that I would be able to make the trade again because of, just because. But I was wrong. I don't think I'll be able to, I just don't think I'll be able to make the trade right now because Seattle doesn't seem to act like they want to budge on anything. So it seems like to me that we're just going to have to go through first part of this with you know, just not having Earl Thomas on the roster right now. And honestly, it looks like Xavier Woods is a 77 overall. He's currently our starting free safety. I might just go ahead and take that. But I don't know. I mean, this is my franchise, and I can do whatever I want, but I don't know. It just seems like that Seattle's not going to budge on giving me just Earl Thomas for, I guess, what essentially is like a box of cookies. Yeah, they're just not interested in the trade, which is okay. That's fine with me. It may be tough for me to get Earl, because I don't want to give up a whole lot of stuff for him. He's a good player. I mean, he's 94 overall in this game. And that's a lot better than having Xavier Woods back there. But I think Look, I'm going to go through the preseason, and if Woods looks okay, then I might just stick with him for this first season. And maybe we could trade for Earl Thomas in this next offseason, but I don't know 100% about that yet. But then again, we're just getting this preseason started. I might just go ahead and try to see if I can, make the playoffs with the current roster we have, which we might be able to do. But we'll see about that. Okay. Got, long snapper, I want Laducier in there. If we can put him there. No, we can. We can't. Yeah, we can. There he is. He's a long snapper. He should be long snapper. I'll just go ahead and Zeke as a third down back. Why not? Power halfback. Oh, this is new. Slot receiver. Wow. Okay, so you can adjust this. Depth chart. Wow. Oh, this really is sub. Yeah. Alright, this is new. Okay. So, I just want to take a look at the depth chart and make sure we're all squared away before we play this first game. So, let me go ahead and, wait, no. Things to do. Okay, training complete. Let's go ahead and play the first preseason game. I'll go ahead and play the full game. This will be a little bit of a long live stream. Hope y'all are fine with that. Alright, let's go play. Those are our goals. Get road preseason win. Let's do it. Start of the new season. I'm going to try to have this franchise mode maybe go like week to week like in real life, but I'm probably just going to work ahead on this. Get to all the games earlier before they actually happen in real life. So far as some of the things I've been able to look at in Madden, it looks pretty solid. Although there's still some things that I wish they had, but they just don't. Like when I play the long shot mode, hopefully there's a lot more to it. I'd really love it if there was more to long shot mode, but if anything, like I said in one of my previous live streams, I think it was the Hall of Fame game, which was my last one, I would really love it if they incorporated some of the things from long shot as far as story mode, like in the franchise, or at least the connected franchise if you create a player. Storylines, Twitter feeds, backstories, all that good stuff, like in the NBA 2K games. That would be something that I would love. It would just make Madden so much better. Because Madden, to me, is still light years behind 2K in terms of story mode and all that other stuff. The graphics look pretty good, though. It says, like, Thursday prime time. Yeah, like, right there, that's solid. That's like the NFL. Yeah, I'm sure they were able to talk to NFL Network, because that looks like basically a rip-off of the Thursday Night Football logo from NFL Network. But, it is what it is. Alright, so we got Tavon Austin back returning the kickoff for our first preseason game. Let's see if we can do something with him in this one. So, for the opening preseason game, right now I have, I believe, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is currently the backup QB. I'm going to try to get Mike White some playing time maybe in the second preseason game, but with this one I'm just going to go with Dak and Cooper Rush for the most part. Although I feel like in the first preseason game that, we'll see how it goes, because EA can still never get the preseason right. I mean, they have practice squad now, which is good, but they don't really, like Dak in real life in this game played just one series, and then he went out, and then he just sat on the sideline for the rest of the game. Threw a touchdown pass to Michael Gallup, went off the field, that was it. So, that was that.
How about they went from 4 interceptions in 2016 as a rookie to 13 his second year? These are numbers.
Hold up a second. I got to adjust something really quick. Sorry, y'all. The play calling is, not what I want right now. Visual feedback. Okay, well. Alright. Coaching? Medical center? No. Visual feedback, play call. Yeah, quick, enhanced, slim. Yeah, enhanced. I want enhanced because it gives me options. I don't just want to be running, have only an option to pick just one play. I had to adjust that in the Eagles-Jaguars game that I played off camera. So yeah. These graphics are looking pretty good though as far as the presentation style. They started really incorporating that last year. I mean, this lineup intro is the same thing, pretty much. But I like the way it looks. It just looks clean. Like I'm, playing a real NFL game here, which is pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can get Zeke going. I want him to get something here. There we go. There we go, Zeke. Let's go, baby. Another juke. Oh, there we go. Nice. 27-yard gain on that play. There we go, Zeke. Get going. This might be your only series, Zeke, so let's make it count, bud. Those of y'all who are checking out my live stream for the first time, or me just live streaming for the first time, excuse me, thank you all for checking in. For those of y'all that don't know, I am a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. I have an Ezekiel Elliott jersey. I've been getting, people in the comments who are fans like me of the team commenting about Earl Thomas, about Dallas. That was kind of funny. I don't know if you saw there, but the two defensive linemen for the 49ers are playing rock, paper, scissors. Oh, that was funny. That's got to be something new. They definitely did not have that in the starting lineup visual in Madden 18. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm a big Dallas Cowboy fan. I've been that way my whole life. One of these days, some part of me thinks that I'm going to stop rooting for this team because I've been through so many years of just unfulfilled promise, expectations being so high, but the team finishes so low. One thing after another happens, and the next thing you know, it's the same tune every January. Dallas, one and done in the playoffs, no playoffs at all. And, seeing all the rest of the NFL teams like the Jaguars, the Eagles, teams that have never won a Super Bowl before, either winning a Super Bowl or just flat out being better than the Cowboys and advancing farther than the Cowboys had in 20-plus years. But I'm still a fan. I grew up a fan. So I think the biggest thing that'll get me to just absolutely stop being a fan of this team is just maybe 2 or 3 more years of just absolute nothing. No big playoff wins, no appearances in the NFC Championship. Just no signs that the team is on the verge of being a legitimate Super Bowl contender, because the Cowboys, to me right now, based on this roster, are definitely not a Super Bowl contender. I'm sorry, they're just not. Especially considering what they have to deal with in the NFC East. They have the Super Bowl champions right across the street in the Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants got better, I think, despite their offensive line problems that people talk about, especially since they drafted Saquon Barkley. The Redskins got better, and we fumbled the ball. Fortunately, we picked it up. Oh wow, that was bad. I thought Jack's arm was going forward on that play, but oh well. Wow, that was disastrous. But yeah, it's just been it's just tough to root for this team, man. Oh, that was almost a pick. I was trying to get to Cole Beasley on the outside. Now it's 3rd down and 22.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
we'll see if it works.
but it winds up falling incomplete. Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
Swain is open. He wasn't open. The defender jumped right back in at the last minute. He got an injury timeout.
Defense was strong in coverage.
I don't know who got hurt.
The Cowboys will turn it
Let's go ahead and kick the field goal.
For the field goal try.
On the 48-yarder.
From 48 yards.
Curves in, and it's good. All right, so we got 3 points on the board. Decent drive.
So the field goal there winds up to be
Zeke got a 27-yard run, which was solid enough.
I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
If we didn't fumble the ball on that one play, we would have been able to
get you into the end zone, get you 6. Here's
Dante
Pettis on the return.
Tackle made by the rookie Van Der Esch.
To the 28-yard line.
So here come the 49ers, led by Jimmy Garoppolo.
We're going to look at Jimmy Garoppolo. He'll be under center, the fifth-year quarterback who's in his second season now with the 49ers.
He is extremely. He got offered the big bucks this past offseason, but I don't know if that was a winning move for the 49ers. I know they traded for him in the middle of the season.
And every week during the season,
he played well in the last 7 games that he was there.
The game plan of that week's game
but
in practice, so he would get real big.
You know, wait, what is? Do I have to adjust the cameras again? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, all right. Before, camera toggle, accessibility, camera, pre-snap only, receiver on the field, says play call, play call. What the heck? Coaching tips, pre-snap, cameras, passing, camera toggle, turning on camera, and strategy pack controls. Okay, passing cam off. Passing cam. What's the... What the... Is it... Gameplay helpers, player sliders? No? Okay. What the heck? Like... I adjusted the cameras... Like, so... Okay. I don't like the camera zoomed in like that.
And he's translated that.
Because I can't see the field.
Now a play fake here.
Yeah, see, like, I didn't know there was a play fake, and...
Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's brought down.
Can I adjust the camera settings now because the play's over with? Yeah, standard. What the fuck? What the freak? Try not to curse so much because YouTube like that. Yeah, I want standard camera on offense and defense.
So they're on that play offensively. They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone.
Yeah, see, that's way better because I can see the field.
How tough is it to defend
that?
EA.
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver
right now.
Maybe leave your zone.
I mean, I adjusted the cameras in the first game. I guess because it was technically like not the full version of the game. It was downloaded. It didn't set. But oh well. When I get done with this live stream, I'm setting up the cameras the way I want to because that's going to be annoying if I have to keep adjusting the cameras during the game itself, because I don't want these live streams to be super long, because you know that'll just throw me way off. All right, let's get them down. There we go. Good tackle by Xavier Woods.
Yardage on the play back at the 44.
All right, there we go.
Books here on a Thursday night. It's a 3-point game here,
and we're already done with the first quarter. So
after this,
pretty sure the starters will be taken out after this. So probably going to be going with Cooper Rush for the rest of the game. And the rest of the second stringers like Rod Smith
on EA Sports is fueled
and everybody
by
else.
Gatorade,
so
the sports fuel company.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with
what
you.
We're going
it's
with.
The 49ers in control of the football. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
Here we go. Yeah, it looks like we got backups in there. C.J. Beathard is in at quarterback for the Niners. Here we go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Get him down.
Here with the ground.
Was he short? I don't think I think he got it.
Looks like
No, he was short. 4th and 1. All right.
That leads us
and it looks like they're just going to go ahead and punt it.
He wasn't the
I'd go for it if I was him,
but I think it was almost like a check down situation.
You know,
it
is what it is.
Break some tackles, a big tight end.
All right.
Yeah, get into that big
so good stop by the defense, even though it was the first string defense that was in there for the first 2 drives, for the first 2 plays.
The Cowboys
and now it's the backups on offense. Let's go ahead and keep running it.
So
Mike White is in at quarterback. I stand corrected. I thought it would be Cooper Rush. I was wrong. It's Mike White, the backup. Fine with me. We'll see about the backup quarterback situation a little bit. Will we get a nice run by Rod Smith on the left side? See if we can get him going in this game.
And I believe that's exactly what
they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Ball in the air with White.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop.
There we go. Got Thompson, the new receiver, open on the left. Nice pass, White.
There we
go.
13 yards there on the play and a fresh shut it down.
See if we can get some yardage on the outside. Just keep clapping, Jason Garrett. Toss play here. With the block all the way. Oh!
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's
Just should have had another man on the outside, but it just didn't work.
Officially no gain.
All the way blocked one guy, but he didn't block the guy that was coming downfield. So.
Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense?
That was a bad throw.
Chop that big tree and put him on the ground.
I know
that was not a good idea.
You to take a guy like that.
Threw it too high over his head.
That's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want
I was trying to get it. I think Schultz.
An incomplete pass on second down.
One of those times. Maybe it was Joe. I don't know.
This is 3rd and 10.
All right, come on, let's get this first down.
On 3rd down, White.
Catch. Oh!
And this is going to be.
That was probably a bad pass. That was like in between 3 defenders.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body
All right.
and the mind
have to
of
punt
the
this away
linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys.
And that's going to be out of the end zone. Should have angled it, but I forgot to.
On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front.
See what this backup defense can do. Got Ely, got Collins, got Jones. Taco Charlton's in there. Taco can get something in. There we go, Van Der Esch. Nice tackle by the rookie linebacker out of Boise State. He played well in this game in real life.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take.
Oh, good. We got a drive goal complete. Van Der Esch got his first tackle. Awesome.
But the best ones,
more points in the bank.
Big guys in front of them playing defensive line.
The USP
blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline.
I'm coming on a blitz here. There we go. Oh, they play faked us. Fortunately, that pass was way off. I figured if Bethard was a little more accurate, he could have completed that one on a rollout, but he didn't. Tough play there for him, but able to stop him. All right, 3rd and 9. Let's go.
Get off the field, defense. And shut the play down.
Now Bethard.
Oh, my goodness. He jumped up and caught it. Wow, I didn't see that coming.
His first catch, and
I mean, I saw it coming, but I just didn't adjust for it.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on the first down.
Oh, good. Good hit by Marquiston Huff to jar it loose. There you go. Good tackle.
Seems like
way
this
to rock
defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every
keeping you on the team to keep that up, Huff.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive
I want Taco to get
basketball
something.
team.
I want
Every
Taco
time
to
a
eat.
pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Oh, I missed the tackle so bad with Van Der Esch, and I dove too early with the defensive back. Well, I mistimed the hit stick, I feel like, so much with Madden. It's still just tough for me to adjust, you know. All right, well, we're at the 2-minute warning now, so 49ers still got a lot of time left.
After this, coming up at the half,
trying to drive the ball down the field and get something on this drive. I don't think I set the quarter length to 7 minutes either. I'm going to have to adjust the settings for sure in this, because I must have forgot to do it before the franchise started, which is my own fault. All right. Well, they're driving the ball pretty easily on this backup defense right now. We got to dig in and step
now
up.
The passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Come on, guys.
Starting to happen, right? You see
penetration there. We got a flag down. Hopefully that's holding.
I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well.
Yep.
A whole lot of confidence.
All right.
Still first down.
Penalty helped us out there. 49ers get called for a holding. That's 10 yards back the other way.
They'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Taco. Oh my goodness, that was so bad. Oh, that was even worse. I just dove for no reason and he walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
34 yards. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6.
Great way to start out.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct it.
All right, well, we still got time left in the second quarter to do something.
When I be in practice sessions,
we can drive down the field and get a touchdown or field goal.
That fly route, go. Look out. Comes the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that should have been a face mask.
Pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yay. Oh. Y'all don't ever get that stuff right.
Dallas gets set to take the field.
Based on that animation, it looked like he was grabbed by the face mask. No call.
Well, let's just go to the football 101.
Oh, that is some horse talk.
Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep it.
Let's see how Mike White can do in a no-huddle situation. He's 4 yards per attempt right now.
That's because then
the defense
has
good.
the advantage.
It's good, but it's not great. I don't know where I'm. Alright, that should be a first down. Let's go ahead and call a timeout.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Oh, it's not. It's 3rd and inches. Okay.
We step aside. The offense on 3rd down.
All right. 3rd down and
inches.
inches.
Thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Gallup in motion.
White. And that is incomplete. Easy to tell who they're
I don't know what that was about. That was maybe either bad job by me. I don't know.
But I don't think that's
well, that bites.
From continuing to go back to it.
They're going to get the ball back to start the second half, and
they're trying to execute it.
After that second catch, I
don't know why I didn't end up playing out of bounds.
Let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
Hopefully they don't go down scoring as quickly as they did on the last drive. They went down the field and for like 5 plays, and that was it. Good wrap-up, though, by Jones, excuse me. And they just called a timeout. I don't know why you would run it if you're going to anticipate calling a timeout. Whatever. Come on.
Here's Beathard to throw. And
wide butt naked open.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
These backups
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I'm not playing at the par right now.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
I mean, it could be me just calling the wrong defensive play.
To throw is Beathard.
Get that off. Almost tough. Oh, but you got to catch those, son. You got to catch those. You had a good breakup, and you almost had a pick, sir. Got to catch those. I would appreciate it if you caught those, sir.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from
2nd and 10.
distance, and have a chance to affect
at least prevent them from just driving on the field. Oh, I thought that was going to be a pick by Brown. He had it.
And brings up 3rd
down.
down.
I thought he was going to pick that off and take it all the way.
Defense can sit back in a zone like
Anthony Brown in real life, just like in real life.
Congestion in the middle of the field makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush
the
hour
block.
in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
He's short.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
No, he's not. Okay.
A nice pick up
well, I guess
there,
you're just
10
going to let the
yards,
clock
and it'll
run
move
out.
the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Plays, but I would call a timeout if I were him.
But if you're on offense,
they just have one in their back pocket.
Beware, a ball may come your way.
Oh, I can't get off my blocks. My God! That was a good pass, though, but 2 guys right there. One of y'all's got to go for the ball.
23
Boy,
yards on the
preseason
play.
already mid-season form. Backups not playing very well right now. Hopefully in the second half we can get something going on offense with the backups. Pick it! Go Brown! Let's go!
Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Take it all the way!
He's at the 30.
Yeah! There you go, Anthony.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Nice job, Anthony. Yeah, team celebration. Yeah, get on with your bad self. Yeah.
That's one of the great mysteries, but I do know this.
They had to like they're dancing in the club or something.
I will guarantee.
Good job, Anthony Brown.
Don't just make
Read it perfectly, jumped up, pick 6.
Before you throw it.
Way to go, Anthony Brown.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Yeah, they did. Good job, Brown. And Bailey's automatic with the extra point, and we got a 10-7 lead going into the halftime. Nice job, defense.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, it's hot as hell in this house right now. Y'all can't see it, but I'm sweating. I live in Lubbock, for those of y'all that don't know, and it's hot here. It's the dog days of summer.
Time running short here, they'll simply take
it is hot as hell in this house.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It is back to football for 22 teams here on this Thursday night, minus the Ravens and Bears who played last week. And we want to remind you that coming up on the first Sunday of the NFL season, we'll begin taking a look around the NFL at halftime with stats and scores from games in progress. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular season. Maybe not the offenses just yet, but still a half to go as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Probably not likely.
Well, I will say that the halftime show actually is worse. Man, that is when you know that EA is messing up. When they had something good for the previous version and they just totally messed it up on the latter version. Like Larry Ridley with the halftime show in Madden 18 was great. Because he went highlight by quarter, and that was great. But now it's just like a couple of highlight plays, and then the guy just talked for like a few seconds, and then it was over. And I don't even know who that guy is who was talking. I have no idea. Oh my! Wow. That was a terrible defensive call. And Dante Pettis is just eating us for lunch right now. Golly. Man, all Beathard had to do was just dump it over the top, and he was gone. Jesus Christ.
But the bottom line is absolute production on the field.
They're getting us in the play call right now, I'll tell you that.
And they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gold now out to kick it away.
Well, they just got the lead back after we got it on the pick six.
Set to return now.
Here's the ball back quickly. See if Thompson can get something decent on the return. Oh, that's a decent return. All the way up to the 42. There we go. That's a good return, actually. Now that I think about it. 24 yards per return. Not bad for Thompson.
Set them up nicely for this drive. And
right.
We all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
We got Michael Gallup coming on the reverse. This may be a terrible decision here, but it's preseason, so let's experiment and see what we can do. I mean, no, there wasn't any blocking there. There was barely any blocking, and that was just a 2-yard run.
For some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there.
Just couldn't find any room to break.
Those defenders, they were rallying
2nd and 8.
pretty quickly.
White. I got stuck in an animation and he stopped running. Man, we got another injury. Rod Smith is hurt.
Exactly what happened. But
wow.
He's still down.
Well, that hurts if Rod Smith's out. I mean, we got backup backs with Scarborough. Well, Scarborough's got to be in the game right now.
Here's 3rd and 10.
He's third stringer, so he's got to be in the game. Yep, he's in the game right now. I'm not going to give you a chance on this play, Scarborough. We got to get this first down. We got to get it through the air. Goodness, block!
This will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
definitely turning into a tough game.
They don't have the tuck rule that they can.
49ers backups are way better than our backups right now. Based on the way we're playing.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Broken ribs. Well, Smith is probably out until maybe the midpoint of the regular season. He's definitely out for the rest of training camp. That's going to hurt. Well, it looks like Scarborough's going to get his chance to take over as the backup running back from Zeke. So, it'll be interesting to watch. Oh, good. Oh, Ely slapped the ball away. Nice job.
Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, and this is great, of course.
They showed off a nice
allowing the game like 6 yards.
But the next wave there to bring him down.
Or 5, whichever the case may be.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Then again, I blame my thumbs
for a
too
defense,
for most of this.
energizing
Same
for an
time, we gotta
offense.
play.
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And incomplete. The
oh, it was incomplete. All right, I thought he caught that ball.
Brings up 4th down.
Based on the angle, it looked like he caught
We've
that.
seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really.
All right.
Both teams. And there's another nice example
Force into a 3 and out.
Making it difficult to complete a pass.
The punt team on now.
All right, good
as
job,
Pinion
defense.
sends this one away.
Oh, Thompson, come on, man. Don't let it just bounce off your helmet.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Now, if you're a fan of
I want to give Mike White a
punting,
chance
not
to,
many
do
people
something.
are, but
We got to
this
put the
game
ball in
kinda
there.
turning
We're not
into one for you.
passing
Well,
it.
it's okay if it's a skills contest.
Who's not
right?
eating?
We're really into it then.
Gallup's
Not
not
during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game now. Sometimes a better punter may
I'll
actually
just catch the
determine
ball,
outcome.
please.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Here we go, Gallup.
Creates a lot of confusion.
Finally got something.
In the middle of the field, where you can go make a play on the football.
Was he hurt too?
Now after the
Oh my
completion,
God.
an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Golly, everybody's getting hurt left and right here. And he makes his first catch, and now he's probably out for a few weeks.
Now White with a first down.
Come on, Austin.
Throw.
There we
And
go.
this one hauled in by Tavon
Let's let Tavon Austin get
And
some.
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
Sprained
into enemy
tricep, will not be able to
territory.
return for this game. All right, that doesn't
11
sound too
more
bad.
yards, that
Might
go
keep him
around,
out for a
first
few
down
weeks.
as well.
Maybe next game, but that's it. That doesn't seem too bad.
But when you have a receiver of that stature,
All right.
you have to be a little bit more precise.
catch though by
throwing
Austin.
it. You don't have the same catch radius.
Well, we got
with
some
the
third
bigger
stringers who are
targets.
probably going to have to make some plays for us down the stretch in this game.
If you're a
That's for sure.
defender, one of the fun things about playing zone
Playing with
defenses, especially in
backups
today's
of
football,
backups.
is that it's not as static
All right.
as it was in the good old
I'm going to give it to
days,
Scarborough
meaning
soon,
you just
but I
drop
still want to
to a
get something
point
going
and
with Mike
react to the
White.
football.
I feel like we haven't
Now
had a
you end up
chance
with a lot
to
of man-to-man principles once you
see
get
what he
into
can
your
do
zone
here.
defense. In other words, get to your
Catch though by
assignment
Thompson.
and then locate a guy coming into
Hate the
your
fact that he
area, and then
hesitated,
you end
but
up covering him almost man for man.
it is what it is.
That allows him
Third
to make
down and
more
3.
plays on the football like the one we just saw there. When you see zone defense and you know you've got
Maybe
a
we
drag
can,
route on as your primary call,
don't want to
you got to
run
be
quick
really
screen.
careful
That's
as a
not
passer
gonna
about
running a
how
screen
far
play
you
in
let
this
your guy
situation,
go
I
because he
think, would
might
be not
wander into some
ideal.
tough coverage.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Schultz had the catch, but is that a first down? I don't know.
That's Schultz.
Yeah, he's short.
Only 3 that time,
What is it, 4th and 1?
Pretty heavy traffic over the middle on that one, and somehow
Scarborough's first
he
carry.
emerged with the football.
Let's go. Let's pick up the first down.
Despite
I'm
all
tired of
the
this.
extra contact and people around
They're
him.
not getting anything going down the field.
They'll try and pick it
Oh
up.
my God!
Absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two.
Penetration was,
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to
Man.
the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers
This is
are
turning
gonna
into a
get the
disaster
football
right now. We
back.
can't do anything. We
Partner,
can't
when you
stop.
see a running play stop
Can't get a
short
running
like that,
play.
you just
Can't
know
do anything right
that
now.
the defensive front,
Otherwise,
they
we're in
won
great
the battle
shape.
of leverage and created the
All right,
push
forcing the completion
into
by
the opposing
Beathard.
backfield.
Beathard's eating us for lunch, though. He's got 192 yards. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns. Throwing a pick, though, but that's about the only offensive production. That's the only touchdown we have is on defense. We have no offensive touchdowns in this game.
That leads to a 2nd and
We've barely
10.
been able to generate anything on offense with these backups. Come on,
Now
defense.
he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Can't get off the
And on
blocks.
sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head
Oh, good. He
linesman.
was out of bounds.
Incomplete.
Great.
So the
All
ball
right, so
a
3rd down
little
and 10.
getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Drop.
Well, the numbers
See
have
if we
been
can
good in the passing game,
drop
and certainly a
somebody
big
covered,
reason
maybe.
why they have the lead. But
something
now
going
here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run
All right,
game a
Dino,
little
we gotta
more.
get off
Yeah,
the field here.
perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense. For
I want to see
shutting
you
down
get
on
some,
that
Gregory.
play.
I want to see you
Maybe
get
try
some.
and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
All right. Did a safety valve throw. Get him down. There we go. You're not going anywhere that time, Pettis. You burned us enough times in this game, sir.
A loss of a yard, and it brings
You have
up
burned
4th.
us enough.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to
All right.
punt for San
Back-to-back
Francisco.
stops on the last 2 drives. That's pretty good. Defense is starting to come together a little bit. At least the backup defense that we have.
This is taken at the 15.
Oh, it broke out of there. Nice job, Thompson.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go, Cowboys. Let's go. We gotta get something going on offense. We're really struggling.
On first down, it's White. Over the middle, complete.
Good catch.
Thompson.
Who's that? Thompson again? Yep.
Out near the 40 to the 39.
Kind of let him into a crowd there.
6 there on first.
Thompson has 5 receptions in this game. Not bad.
And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now
it wasn't great blocking, but he still got the first down. That's all I could ask for.
And get the quarterback a really nice target.
Fine by me.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Actually, you know what?
So many teams
a white
throw
stick.
the ball in this situation
a white stick
nowadays,
on this play.
but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost
Here we go. Nice catch by that Jarwin. I thought that was Schultz for a second.
And he'll be brought down
Catch
at the
by the tight end.
45-yard line.
His first
10
catch of
yards
the
on the pickup
preseason.
there, and it'll be second down.
Inside zone.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough
Have,
it is to cover tight
third
ends,
quarter's about
especially
to
the ones
end.
running around the NFL nowadays.
All right, so going to the fourth quarter, we're down 14 to 10,
But now you get to
and we are going to try to get this win in the final quarter. Offensively, we really haven't done anything in this game. Our only touchdown came off of an Anthony Brown pick six in the second quarter.
It's the Cowboys
So
in possession of the football.
we're looking
They
for
trail
answers on
here as we
offense with these
begin
backups.
The fourth quarter of play.
There's we got a long way to go with these guys if this is the kind of performance we're going to get from them in these last, in all 4 of these games. Here you go, White. Adjust. Let's run it. There we go. Get off him. There you go. Nice run, Scarborough. A little bit of power football for you right up the middle.
Is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Scarborough might be taking Rod Smith's job. Well, then again, you know, Rod Smith is also, Smith is also hurt. But at the same time, he's got the hot hand, really, when you think about it. It's the way it always goes in the NFL. There's that old saying, you can lose your job due to an injury. Nice catch, Jarwin.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So that throw good for 4. It's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The play fake.
Nice job. Oh, White. Oh, Jarwin! Come on, man!
The effort's always going to be
it was right there. It was right there, man. Golly. You're doing extra push-ups in practice for that, Jarwin. Extra push-ups right now. Give me 50.
They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6.
Golly. That was a first down right there, and you dropped it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, God, and that was just a bad idea to throw it into a crowd like that.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now. There's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he
I'm trying to
wanted
aim this
running
one
the
out of
corner,
bounds
and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Out of bounds at the 2. There we go. Fortunately, we still have Chris Jones playing. All right, defense, let's pick up right where we left off. Got them backed up against the shadow of their own end zone. Let's bring some pressure. Let's go with some edge sting here. See if we can get in the backfield, get some penetration, and make it really tough on him. Or just let him complete an or we'll just let him complete another one to Pettis. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
And keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it.
Totally got it to the play fake. Oh! Good knock away by Vander Esch. I thought he might have a chance to pick that one off right there.
And the hit jarred it loose.
All right, come on, defense. Let's dig in here. They should be running it in this situation. That's why I'm having all y'all come up. But they have 3 set. I don't know if this may have been a bad idea to call this. No, it wasn't. I mean, they did run it, but I still wasn't able to stop it because it was inches away.
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you guys start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you, at what point you think now is the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between
211 yards for that. He's eating us alive.
And really put you in a stressful spot.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh boy, come on, dude.
They run with Breida.
There we go.
Short
Nice
gain
tackle.
there, so get it up only to about the
Good job,
24.
Kayvon Frazier.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a
All right,
good
guys, 3rd and
situation
1. We
on
got to get off the
2nd and
field
2.
at
It's
some
now
point.
3rd and 1.
They're just going to run this clock
I like
down.
a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what?
Man.
You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or
All right, well, now we got to dig in and really make a play.
Right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Sean Lee standing on the sideline. I took him out. Maybe he's just mentoring the
So
young
it's
guys, which is all
49er
fine
football here
well by
as we
me.
get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No, nothing but water. Okay, well, I know what they're doing for the rest of the game. See if we can stop them and get the ball back for the offense.
Here we go now.
Now it's Breida.
Oh, nice tackle.
Here, going down back at the 28.
Whole timeout here.
And now right out of the 2-minute
And
break.
now we
We'll
have
get
a
a
second
timeout
down.
used
and 13.
defensively with 1:56 to go.
All right. Still got 2 left, but we got to stop them in the run game.
And they'll go on the ground.
Get off the... No!
Finds
Damn it!
Past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Well, now they pick up the
And
first
now the
down.
Cowboys are going to call another timeout.
And
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first
Man.
down.
way to go with these backups.
Let's go. 3-19.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And good penetration here.
Timeout. We
Get
burned
this
all of our
down only to
timeouts.
about the 49-yard line.
We'll probably just have seconds left to do something, which is unfortunate. Still got to make a tackle. Still got to make tackles, though. That's the thing. You guys got to get off the blocks. Like, get
here with a tailback.
nobody got off their blocks on that play. Literally nobody.
Not before getting this inside the 30.
That's
good
game,
for 21 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger?
Well, it's like, well, what do you take away from this
First
preseason
seems
game?
just
Well,
as good here in the fourth as it was way back in
the
the
starters
first,
look
doesn't it?
solid. Backups look terrible. That's what I take away, y'all.
Continues condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And we
And
cannot
that one
stop the
blown up
clock for the
quickly,
rest of the game.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take
this
any
game's
sort of a chance. We've seen
all
it
but
happen
over.
in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
So,
Some people get a little
so
greedy
unfortunately,
and try
I
to
really
get
didn't get a
the extra
chance
running
to
play
see
in,
what
and
the
it can
backup
backfire on
quarterbacks
you.
could do because, quite frankly, Mike
So
White.
first and
Well,
second down
Mike
in
White
the
didn't
wrong
really do
direction.
anything
They'll
in this
try to do
game.
better here on
I'm gonna
3rd
look
and
at stats
13.
after this game is over with and show you like how much he really didn't do. I will say, if this is the kind of performance we're going to get from the backup quarterback, then I have the nerve to really consider going out and get somebody else because
Similar to a tennis
Mike
match,
White
right?
didn't do
Not
anything
letting them break
in
your
this game that was
serve.
really
That
impressive.
way you hold
I
on
might
to
have
it.
to go ahead and
They
put
got
Cooper
it
Rush
done,
in as the
and they
backup
feel very good
for the next
about
game
that victory.
because I want to see what he can do
So
because
that's a
Cooper Rush
wrap
has
for
actually been in
Charles
this
Davis.
system for
I'm
about a
Brandon
year.
Gaudin. And this has been a
So
presentation
if anything,
of the
maybe
NFL
he hasn't.
on
Maybe
EA
he
Sports.
can grasp
For
the
more,
offense better
check
and
us
he just
out
look better.
at EASports.
So we lose our first preseason game to the 49ers, 14-10. Taking a look at the stats after this game. C.J. Beathard had a game, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns. He threw a pick 6. As far as us, Mike White had 77 yards, only completed 10 passes out of 18. I mean, those are decent stats, but he really didn't do anything. Rushing, Zeke was our leading rusher. He only had 4 carries for 40 yards, including that 27-yard run. Leading receiver, Deontay Thompson was solid with 36 yards. Defense, Anthony Brown, of course, had an interception return for a touchdown, which was solid. Kayvon Frazier Vander Esch, the rookie, played well, 6 total tackles. So that's going to do it for our first game, exit out, and I'm going to go ahead and play the second preseason game. But first of all, before we do that, I know I said I was going to do it off camera, but that's annoying enough. I'm going to adjust some things as far as the quarter length and some other things that I just flat out didn't get a chance to adjust before. So I have player skill points available. So let's see what we can adjust. Upgrade, auto upgrade. Yep, just auto upgrade, because why not? All right, so we got a new injury report. So Rod Smith is out for 5 weeks. Cedric Wilson, wow. Torn rotator cuff. I'm going to have to put this guy on IR. Is he on IR? Yeah, he is on IR. Okay. So technically, we could go out and we could sign somebody else if we really wanted to. So let's go ahead and advance to next week to week 2 in the preseason. So, tough first preseason game. We lose 14-10 to the 49ers. Hopefully we can bounce back this week at home against the Cincinnati Bengals at AT&T Stadium. So, first of all, I'm going to adjust some things really quick because, no, not gameplay sliders. I don't know why I selected that. Trait type, coach fire, clock management, quarter length. Yeah, 7-minute quarters. Yeah. Accelerated clock is on. User team help. Team settings. Yeah. Save that, please. Thank you. Team settings. Visual feedback. Play call. Cameras. Yes. Standard. Franchise player. Camera roll settings. Okay, so we got both of the camera angles are on standard, so we corrected that. Good, because the zoomed in cameras, not a fan of those. Those hurt my eyes a little bit. So I'm going to adjust the depth chart a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and so I'm going to go ahead and make some depth chart adjustments. Cooper Rush is going to be our backup quarterback for the next game because I want to see what he can do against the Bengals. So, since we have Cedric Wilson on IR, I want to go ahead and pick up somebody else in free agency. Let's go ahead and maybe see if there's any decent free agents available. I'm not really looking for. Let's go see about wide receiver 2. Actually, well, I don't like this setting. Let's go ahead and go to the free agency pool. Free agents. Let's see who's a free agent. Let's check out the oh yeah, not top 100. Let's go to wide receivers. Well, looks like somebody picked up Dez for sure. I don't know who picked him up. We'll probably check that out later. Brandon LaFell is available. What does he look like? He's solid. Jordan Matthews is available. What's he looking like? I don't know about that. Philly Brown, Malcolm Mitchell, yeah. Marquez Wilson is available. It says he fits our scheme pretty well. We have Cedric Wilson on IR, so we could bring on somebody else, but I feel like we have enough receivers. I don't really want to bring on another receiver right now. You know what? Scratch that. I think I might go ahead and check out the running backs because I think we have, we have Scarborough and we have Jackson now. These guys fit our scheme. Muhammad Thomas. Larry Rose fits our scheme. James Butler fits our scheme. Well, good to know there's a lot of free agent running backs that fit our scheme. But none of these guys really leap out as far as good backups. So I'm just going to leave that as is. So let's go ahead and start weekly training for the Bengals game. Get ready for preseason game number 2. Cameras have been adjusted, quarter length has been adjusted, so everything should be golden for game number 2, so I don't have to pause the game several times and adjust those on the fly. So let's go ahead and get ready for preseason game number 2. against the Bengals. See if we can have a better game than last one. I have Cooper Rush as the backup for this game because I want to see what he can do because he didn't play in the last game. Mike White didn't play well at all, really, if we're talking about it. It's unfortunate, though. If White can't really, pick up the system, and we might need to go out and sign another backup QB if this is the kind of production we're going to get from our two guys that we have. So we'll see about that. Hope everybody's having a good Monday.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition.
Most of y'all are probably at work right now.
On EA
Hopefully you're having a good day at work.
Coming up, the Red Rifle. Andy
I don't really have
Dalton
much
and the
going on
Cincinnati
today.
Bengals take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
That's why I decided to go ahead and get Madden and start up this franchise mode.
But for now, it's my
I'm only going to do this one other game as part of the live stream, and then I'm going to call it a day.
And Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Spotlight player is Joe Mixon.
Preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's
So I think the starters should play a little bit longer in this game. So hopefully I get to see more Zeke, because he was playing well, and then the quarter just ended, so we just had to take him out. Yeah, quarter length to 7 minutes, so we're ready to go. Preseason game number 2.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
There we go.
He's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Calling the shots in the huddle will be the 8th-year man from TCU.
Here comes Andy Dalton.
His first season in his 30s. The quarterback is Andy Dalton.
2 straight subpar years for the Bengals, 6-9-1 in 2016, followed by a 7-9 in 2017. Many are starting to wonder whether Andy Dalton's actually on the hot seat this year. It's unfortunate. It comes with the territory when you're a starting quarterback in the NFL, even if it's not always fair.
Pretty tough. I say tough, but, the Bengals have a decent offense. Good wrap-up, though, by DeMarcus Lawrence on the first play. Threw Mixon to the ground.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, add that play to his resume reel, because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard.
There we go. Nice wrap-up defense.
Across the 20 to the 22. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you
Billy
got to
Price,
first.
53. I don't know if y'all saw what he did.
Get a great
Giovanni Bernard
the
playing the guitar
and when
or
they
something,
play
air
well,
guitar in that
the
shit.
quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
So trouble already here on their opening drive.
Third
This
and
is
9.
3rd and 9.
Get off the field defense.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
There we go. Got a sack.
Now the Cowboys sack.
Good job, David Irving. There you
He's
go.
the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring
All right,
up
so we
4th
force a
down.
3 and out on the
And no matter
opening
what the
possession
situation,
for the defense.
O-line
Nice
just
job.
hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the
Avon
best
Austin on the
athletes on the
return.
planet.
Let's see if he
You talk
can
about
break
guys
loose.
that they want
Not
their
really
football.
there, but okay,
He's
no big
starting
deal.
in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Drive goal complete.
So here the Cowboys
good.
now ready to go on offense for
And
the
here
first
comes
time.
Dak.
They'll be brought out by their 24-year-old quarterback in his 3rd year now at the helm of the Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
The numbers he put up as a rookie,
I like the
outstanding. But were they
animations
really,
with
truly
the
sustainable?
players going out
They
onto
were
the field. I
13
think that's
and 3
pretty
his
cool.
rookie season. They end up going 9
I like it a little
and
bit
7
better
in
than those
2017.
square boxes
How about
with
he went from
real
4
life
interceptions in 2016 as a rookie to
like
13 in his
graphics
second
images.
year?
You know what I'm talking about.
These are numbers that you didn't expect to stay the same. I do expect
And the gameplay elements are
Fires one that's
a lot better.
intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a
First drive of the game, first play of the game on offense.
I don't know who all is to blame, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air.
So far, so bad.
See people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Man, I'm really stinking up in these first 2 games. Just making stupid
This is fielded at the
decisions.
goal line. And he'll take this across
At least we get the ball right back, but we gotta
couple
play
extra
better than
yards
that.
up to the 27.
Especially on the opening drive. I mean, first play, we throw freaking pick 6.
Now the Cowboys offense heads
But yeah, that's
back
exactly
onto
what
the
I wanted to
field.
do.
So Prescott of the
The only
Cowboys
thing
now
is,
with
it's
a
like, you know, I was
first
the
and
one
10
controlling it, so like, I
at
did it
their
to
own
myself.
27.
You know what? No. Let's get back to what we are. Let's stop trying to do what we're not. We run it
Now
with
the
Zeke.
first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
If y'all would
Taken
block
down,
for him.
losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over
Run
a
it with
game.
Dak.
So what do you do?
Like I did in the last
Make
live
sure that you
streams.
bottle him in.
When in doubt, just run it with Dak and he'll pick it up. Here you go, Dak. And tell him where to go. First down. Come on, let's go now. Let's stop messing around. We gave him a
similar
7-point lead.
situation. He
We
forced
gave
the
them
ball
that
to
lead.
coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.
There you go.
Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just
All right,
pull it
that
down,
pass
take
completion to
off and
Jarwin.
go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone.
Yep.
Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of
I like
the
what the
offense
players
to
are
feel
doing as far as
confident.
the
4
animations during
yards
the
on
starting
that
line.
last
They're like taking
completion, so that
selfies, fake
sets up
selfies and
second
stuff like that.
6.
That's funny. I like that.
On second down, Elliott.
There's some good things that EA Sports did to adjust it, but overall there's still plenty of things that
And
I
he'll be
love.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
Run
territory.
by Zeke.
That one goes for 13
Keep going
yards, and it moves the sticks.
They're making it look easy out there.
Thank
Another
you,
first down. So far on this drive, let me do this.
We
little
are a
bit of
running
math here.
team with Zeke.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's
pretty
who we
good
are.
recipe
That's what
for
we
success.
do. Let's not
And he's brought
defer
down.
away from that too much.
11 more on that one. and
Already
another
33
first
yards
down.
for Zeke.
That's another nice
Let's
run.
go.
And I
Feed
have to
Zeke.
tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open.
Oh!
Just said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep
They
getting
knew
the
it was
football.
coming on that
And
one.
That might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Yeah, they totally knew we were running on that play. For sure.
Here we go. 488. Here we go. 46. 46.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Oh, flag.
He
Probably
goes
holding.
down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Offense.
They were looking to throw. Holding in the big right tackle.
That's real simple, Paul.
Now we're
Keep
back
your hands
up.
inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
shoulders,
very
get them
much first
wide.
game, you know.
Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Not good at all.
Prescott now.
Almost doing
And
that.
this is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's third down. And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
And when you build a defense, start from the inside out. Geno Atkins is your anchor at defensive tackle. Now he's got a great running mate in Chris Baker, who's had nice
Third
years
down.
in Washington and Tampa Bay. It'll be tough to move the ball against the Bengals defensive front.
Third and long for Prescott. And that
No
is
chance. That had no
incomplete.
chance whatsoever.
Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbooks.
Well, we
probably
corner coughed in
install.
that punt very well.
How are they
Out of bounds at
handling
the
it?
7.
Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
All right, defense. Back on the field. Let's go.
They'll begin here with Bernard.
Let's
And
wrap
he will
up.
take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action.
And that's the end of the first quarter. And once again, our offense is looking
get settled in here,
pretty pathetic. We haven't scored a touchdown in the
first quarter of
yet.
action. It's the Bengals.
Elliott looked good when he was in there. I just wish the line would block and we would be able to get him more yards. I'm really quickly picking up on Madden. It's easier to run than throw it.
Sports is fueled by
it seems like the coverage is so tight.
Fuel Company.
Every time I drop back to pass, whether it's with the Cowboys or whether it was in this first game that I played with the Eagles against the Jaguars, the coverage looks so tight that I could barely pass. All right, so the Bengals still got their starters in. We still got our starters in, so we might have our starters play the whole half. Let's see here.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Got a man open, it's Ross.
Lawrence almost got there, but
to the 12-yard line here.
It was only a short completion.
3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Defense.
Third down from the gun. Dalton.
No. Assistant tackle by Jones, though.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again.
Adriel Jeremiah.
There we go. Got another pick.
It's intercepted.
Go Damian Wilson. Touchdown. There we go. Wow. Back-to-back pick sixes, back-to-back games. Let's go.
Short throw pick 6 right there.
Do a little dance, Damian Wilson. There you go.
When those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation?
Well, the defense has played well in both games. We've gotten pick sixes, but the offense really needs to pick it up a little bit.
And take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
So both starting quarterbacks have thrown pick sixes in this game. How about that?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Dalton right back on the horse.
Ooh, we got a sack. Anthony Brown. There we go. Brown's making some plays in the preseason. I like that. Nice dance, man. Do your thing, Brown, but don't celebrate too much. You got to get back out there, boy.
Use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm gonna hit them with a screen soon.
Dalton throwing on second.
Oh, that was a bad throw by Dalton.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver.
Third down and a long way to go.
As we thought they might do
Come on,
here in
defense.
week
Let's keep
2 of
this
the
thing going.
preseason. They've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
God, you let A.J. Green get by us. And he's gone.
And all the way
Oh, Lord Almighty.
A.J. Green, 83 yards.
Totally beat the defense. Our defensive backs have been totally beat.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good
Before this
passing
live
attack?
stream ends, y'all, I might have to do
Being
it.
able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Good Earl Thomas.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big time struggle.
That was absolutely pathetic.
Yardage and a touchdown there.
Then again, I guess
the
maybe the defense I called was wrong. Then again, I'm not the greatest defensive coordinator out there, but at the same time, you know, that was just a terrible, terrible execution. Corners were just standing around with dicks in their hands.
This is taken at the 3. Solid return.
All right, well, let's try to go back down the field and
at the 32-yard line.
get something going here.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
Still got the starters in, so Dak's got at least a chance to redeem himself.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say,
Slam?
okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
They give him 13 yards there on the
right.
play and a fresh set of downs.
Dak, I want you to show me something in this game.
First down, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
He's constantly getting open. I'm going to give it to him.
Enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 6 there on first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run.
Hopefully the audio doesn't sound too bad because my air conditioner is going off right now.
Second down throw for Prescott.
So you might hear a fan in the background. I'm sorry about that.
Down near the 35.
It's like really loud in the generator on the right side of me in the room. So hopefully the audio is not too bad. Hopefully it's not messing anything
goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out,
do another pick.
And make a catch.
Burfitt almost jumped that one and took it the other way.
But it winds up falling incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, we're carrying 90 now.
Play, and that was it.
They'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play. If we were watching this in the film room,
there you go, Hearns.
The film or stopped it, you would see
grab.
11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
I'm just going to let this clock tick down to the 2-minute warning, and yeah, that's a great replay there.
Here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
PA slide.
At the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming
2-minute warning. Let's try to get something going here. Come on, Hearns, catch that.
And the throw left sideline here is caught.
He was out of bounds.
Incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He was looking to get it to Allen Hearns that time. And now it's second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing.
Catch, Williams.
If it's those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll try to run it in for an option right. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Second down, Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that
play. All right, 3rd and goal. Let's go.
A safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands,
all right, well, we'll just kick the field goal and let's get some points.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Down by 4.
And give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
Minute 3
I'm not
to
sure
go
about
for
that, but I'm
things.
just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
All right, here
Probably
now,
just
a
running
look
to
at
kill the
A.J.
clock.
Green. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the second quarter.
Everything has been good for him.
Oh, pick! Go Woods!
Picked off
We got another one on Dalton. Another pick 6. Wow, defense has come to play in this one.
What you just saw there?
Awesome.
Second year, even more success.
Maybe we don't need Earl Thomas.
Great play.
Well, already on
for
defense.
These guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy, so that sophomore season is big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even
and
more.
it's up
Sometimes
and
dumb
good.
it down a little bit to make them
Well,
year
I thought we were going to be down. It looks like we're going to take a
Year
17-14 lead going into halftime.
To the speed of NFL play as
I'll
well.
take that.
Right there. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. All right, let's focus now on Giovanni Bernard. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning
58
games to me
seconds left for the
means
Bengals to
starting
do
with the
something.
running
They'll
game
probably take a couple,
and
probably
continuing
try a
to
couple
press
heats
the
to the
running
end
game.
zone.
Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running
Get
game
him down,
yet.
guys.
The question is, will they? And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Dalton, 1st and 10. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
It's like Eifert got hurt again. Yep, he did. Wow. It's like last year. Eifert got hurt.
Now after the
I think
completion,
Eifert was on my
we're going to
fantasy
get a
team
timeout,
last
an
year and
injured
he got
player.
hurt.
Definitely the last thing you
That
want
was,
to see here in a
pretty bad.
preseason game.
Especially since I drafted him like, well, it wasn't really early, but it was fairly early that I took him in the fantasy draft.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And the catch man is Tyler Boyd.
I missed the tackle with Jones,
inside the 40 to the 39.
Lewis was there to clean up the mess.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, this is how you shake the
Right,
thoughts of that
under 30
interception on the
seconds
last drive. You come out and
Dalton
start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I want to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bengals
they got the
passing
first
game
down.
finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
For this play, if they don't get anything, they'll probably take a field goal. I mean, I could call timeout and maybe
and
take a
he's
field
hit
goal
on
right
all
now.
5 of his pass attempts on
I
this
guess they
drive
just don't
so
want it. They want to go
far.
for the end zone.
The final act of the first half, Dalton. And he'll dump it
Nope.
underneath to his running back, complete.
I don't know why they didn't kick the field goal there. That would have tied it.
To the 17.
But
So we have come to
whatever the
halftime
case,
here in
they didn't do
Dallas
it.
With the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get
So
you
we
over
are
to
up
Orlando, where standing by
17-14
is
going into
Jonathan Coachman.
halftime
He has our
because
EA
of 2
Sports
pick
halftime
sixes for
report.
touchdowns.
Brandon, thanks very much.
One was by
We'll get back
Damian
to you
Wilson,
and
the other one was
Charles
by
in just a
Xavier
minute.
Woods.
Week 2 of the preseason is a bonus.
Offensively,
We've got
we
2
have
more
looked
after
terrible
this one,
for
and
the
then we
most
get it all
part.
started,
And
as
not
we
just in this
normally
game, but
do
also this first
on
preseason game.
Thursday after
Dak
Labor
threw a
Day.
pick
In
6
our game,
on the first
still
play
keep an eye
on
out.
offense.
Guys battling, trying to make
We
a
gave
ball
up a
club.
big pass play
We'll
on
send it back
defense
to
to
two
AJ
guys
Green, as you
already
see
on
right there.
our team. That's Brandon
So,
Gordon
and now we got the
Charles
backups
Davis.
coming in. Cooper
Thank you,
Rush
sir.
is one of them.
Field goal separates these
So
two
hopefully
teams as
we can
come
have better
back
success
for
with Cooper
this
Rush than we did with
second
Mike
half.
White last week.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason.
Let's see what we can do
week 2.
with the backups now getting a chance in the second
Solid
half.
return, pretty good field
We are
position.
up by
They start
3,
at the
and I'd
32
love it
yard
if we could
line.
just kind of hold on to the lead with these backups.
Out come
I
the
don't know if that's
Cowboys now as
possible.
he'll go on offense
We're gonna have
first
to have
here
some
in this
production.
third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking
Cooper
to
Rush
extend
is in
that lead.
quarterback.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers or counters.
These backup
as I also
offensive
like to
linemen
call
don't
them.
block for anything.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've
These
had
guys
the
are
ability
really
to
struggling.
see
These
what
guys are
you've
gonna struggle
done.
to hold on to their
They're gonna
jobs
make
with
their
this.
adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Be
Without a
safe
doubt,
and
show
run
him
it
one
with
thing,
Rush.
hit him with something else.
And getting
Nice job,
this
Rush.
just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 40.
He has a little bit of mobility, but it's
I
not
guess
that
no
great.
need to force it when you can do
But at the
that
same time,
instead.
if there's
First
space
down,
open, I'm going
18-yard
to take off
gain.
running with Rush. I
Well,
don't
that
care.
was man coverage. So once he decides to
We'll
run
take
with the
off running with
football,
him. Give
there's
him a
no
shot.
one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Let's catch Scarborough.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
So many times you hear today's NFL
Right.
described as a space game. get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Hurry up, here we go. Green,
Off play action. Rush. The Bengal pressure gets him that
He rolled out and ran right into a sack. Wow.
In there to drop him, and it'll be
Definitely no blocking on the
eight.
left side.
But nothing takes a start to
None
have a good
whatsoever.
drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to fire one deep.
Oh!
Had it in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Intercepted it off the
Inside
tip.
10, and a big turnover
Gallup, I thought,
there
had
as
it.
His guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter.
The rush isn't doing
Interception, so
anything
maybe
needed
a
so
second
far.
half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
There we go, wrap up.
For that.
Let's
That
go.
happened to you before?
No, there have been stories about teams actually doing that.
At least with that
back in the good
interception,
old
it acted
days.
almost like a punt.
On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First toss of the game here for the backup Berglund. And the grab by
Missed the
Cross.
first tackle, but the other guy
And
cleaned
they'll
it
bring
up.
him
Thank
down here
goodness.
right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On defense.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Here's Barkley.
And that one's incomplete. I don't know who that quarterback is. Oh, that's Matt Barkley. I forgot he played for the Bengals.
Run the route tree
I didn't know he was their
as
backup.
many times as you want.
Well,
Get
thank you for throwing an
sync,
incompletion,
practice it,
sir.
Do all those things. But once you get
Still
the game
17-14,
speed,
and we're about to get the ball back with just under 3
That one
minutes to
goes
go in the
incomplete.
3rd quarter.
And
Oh,
now
and we got a
some
false
pointing
start
up front
penalty.
and a flag down. This
Think.
might just move them back 5.
Yep.
False start.
False start on the Bengals.
So that'll back them up 5. Here's Brad Nordman now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
All right.
Taking it about the 36. Fighting his way through contact.
He broke one
So
tackle, but
change of
didn't get too much
possession
after
here
that.
on the punt.
That
And
mattered too
possession
much.
will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
All right, let's see
And
if we can
there
do
are
better
parts
on
of the
this
last drive
offensive
they'd like to
drive than we did
emulate.
last
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Barbara, there you go.
Unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They try again with Scarborough.
Cut back. There we go, Scarborough. Oh, broke another tackle. Nice.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
Right.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
Decent
Going to
start
make
to
that
this drive.
defense stand up and stop them. On 1st and 10, Rush.
Run it.
And
Oh,
he will not make
you
it
can't
back
really
to
run
the
it when you
line
get
of
sacked,
scrimmage
now,
as
can
he's
you?
going to be taken down.
well, they actually got brought down to the line of
Baker
scrimmage, so it's not all bad.
able to get in there and drop him behind the
Okay.
line. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Go.
They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
Rushes
They
two-
want that
22
uniform
yards
with
in.
no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
back up to the
But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him
Just
on
hope,
the ground.
just hope we get
What I
something
love
better,
about
you
watching
know.
the passing game
I'm
nowadays
just hoping
is
that something
the
better would come
one-dimensional
out of these
receiver
backups.
is really
So far,
starting
they
to
really
lead the
haven't shown
game.
that much.
You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness.
Zeke is in the game.
There's a premium for all of that now.
Oh, well.
And he
I'll
picks
take
up
that.
the
I don't
first
care.
down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the end of the third quarter, and we are up 17-14.
For this third quarter of action.
Driving the ball down the field, and hopefully we can hold on to the lead in the final quarter. I feel like if we score another touchdown, this one will pretty much be in the bag, but we got to get it done. Offensively, we've been bailed out because of the defense. That's the only reason we are even still leading in this game.
We get set for the fourth
We've
quarter.
had 2 pick sixes by the defense.
Quarterback now, 5 straight completions
the
here in
offense
this
is really
second
just
half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Took it away at the last minute. I thought I could
Turnover would
fit that
have
in
really
there.
helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions.
Oh my gosh, really? It like floated and
Picked off by
golly, Cooper. Man,
a critical error there in a tight
that's
game.
exactly
of
what
the
we
fourth.
need.
All you talk about.
Well, based off what I've seen in these first two preseason games, if Dak Prescott gets hurt, we're in trouble.
Now the door is open.
We're definitely going to have to go out and
Just
find
in
a better
general,
backup.
when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful.
Allowed him to complete that one,
you can be
didn't he?
so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Defense is playing decent, but
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
Still giving up
Sudden
big chunks
change,
of
get out
yardage,
there,
especially
stop
with
the
backup
offense.
team.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the
go.
football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
He's got a
And
tackle
he'll
by
get it
Joe
out
Thomas
near the
right there.
40 to the 39. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down, here's
There we
Mixon.
go.
And he is
Good tackle, Taco.
tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Put it
They'll
down.
lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead
let's try to
them
force him
third
off the field and
down.
get the ball back to the offense.
That
Keep
defensive
playing
front four
aggressive
has
on
been very
defense.
good. They've just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at
Slow
all.
it down
In fact,
now.
the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches have 4-down defensive linemen. They feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and pick
Come on
something.
now. Sack. There we go.
He goes down.
Good job, Ely.
Cody Ely in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just lock people down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They give to Nixon to try to pick
Stop him.
And the penetration too strong.
He did. It's 4th and 1. Nice job, defense.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, they're going to kick a field
This
goal,
late
of
in the
course,
game,
to try to
Charles,
tie
I
it
think
up.
you maybe seriously have to think about going
They
for
do
it.
tie it up, fortunately.
Especially
We got
where
plenty of
they
time to
are
drive
in
down the
terms
field.
of
We
field position,
cannot
because this is almost
make
like no man's
mistakes.
land. Might hurt your punter because there might
Next
not
time
be
we get
enough
the ball.
space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule.
He barely got that one.
Possession
Okay,
is
so we're
9/10
tied
of
at
the
17.
ball. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game.
All right.
Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
I tell you, the
We're
life
about at the
of a
2-minute
kicker.
warning.
He is
Fortunately,
not
we got plenty of
called
time
on
to drive down
entire
the
game.
field,
He's
but we got to
over
be
there
smart
by
with the
net,
ball.
but they
Keep the
send
rest of
him
the
out
guys
here
be
in the
smart with
fourth
it.
quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they
Show
do
me
it.
something on this drive, Rush.
These cats are
You got to take care of the ball right here, sir.
That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
All right,
don't do
decent
that
run by
again.
Scarborough
What do
to
you
start the
think?
drive. I'll take it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I
And
think
we're
that
about to
not
reach
only
the
did he say
2-minute
that,
warning. Yep.
But he also told him, let's
All right,
put it in
tied
the
up
end zone that
17.
it's
Let's try to
supposed
kick
to
the
be
field
in,
goal
all
and win
right?
this
The
game.
end zone we're trying to score.
Don't want to go to
I know we're
overtime,
being a
because I
little
don't
bit
trust
facetious
overtime
here,
with
but
this
the
group.
bottom line is take care of the football and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask
right,
the
Cooper,
play-by-play
let's see what
guy
you
a
can do, boy.
question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now Rush.
That's Thompson.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thompson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he's taken down at the 43.
I'm still mixing runs a little bit. I don't want to mix in too many
The
runs
gain of 4
because
that time as the drive continues.
we got to get this ball down the field.
Throwing on 1st down. Rush.
Gallup, catch that. There you go. Nice job, rookie.
Gallup over the
Get
middle.
open.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Come open on that cross.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Job, Scarborough. Let's go.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
No huddle. No
5
huddle.
yards
No
on the
huddle.
play
Let's
there as the drive will
keep them on their
continue.
toes.
On 1st down, Rush. He's going to find Gallup.
There we go. Timeout, Bengals. All right.
Use the first
Well,
of
like
the
we're already
timeouts
technically in field goal
as it
range,
comes with
but
exactly a minute to go
I'm trying.
in the
I
football
may
game.
not be too aggressive. I mean, Cooper Rush has already done some of the heavy duty lifting. He's already gotten us in field goal range, and we still got a minute to go. So he's almost in a way done his part, but we still got some more things to go. Let's pound him with the run and make this an easier field goal for Dan Bailey because we still have Bailey. He's the only kicker we have on the roster, so he has to kick field goals.
They run. This is Scarborough. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
We got one left
And now
now.
the Bengals are going to call another
You run
timeout.
one more time and pick up
as
the
they get it with
first.
under a minute to go now in the football game.
We had a chance to really put this game on ice.
It's Scarborough again.
God, the penetration level was over 9,000.
He's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Can't get any decent
And
running.
now we're going to get a
like.
timeout here called by the defense.
All right, 3rd down and
As they
9.
get the stoppage with a little
I'm
over
nervous
50
about going to
seconds
the air,
left to go in
but
the
I'm
game.
going to do it.
The Cowboys on 3rd down.
I want to complete
They've
a
hit
pass.
at 50%.
If I have to run it
3
with
and 6
Cooper
to this
Rush, I don't
point.
care.
This is 3rd and 9.
Hurry up, here we go.
To
Just
throw
want
is
a
Rush.
decent. The left side is completely open.
He's got some breathing room.
Go Rush!
And he'll be out of
Didn't want to have to run out of bounds, but I didn't want him to get crushed either.
They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Wow.
That sets up a
Left side was
first
wide open. All right, you know, that's not exactly passing at Rush, but you show me something right there, son. So, you're doing pretty well on this drive.
First down and inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, I'm going to be too aggressive and try to get a touchdown. We'll see if we can. Oh, just let us walk into the end zone. All right, there we go. Touchdown, Bo Scarborough.
Bo Scarborough in the final minute, and the Cowboys have broken the tie.
There we go. Beautiful blocking. Nice job.
Big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance.
All right, and we're up by a touchdown with 47 seconds left. Cincinnati doesn't have any timeouts left, so they're just going to be chucking it to the air every time now.
Ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Okay. All right, defense, let's keep it going.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw.
Good sack. There we go, Collins.
He's taken down. What a huge
Going to
play
put
at
this game on
point in
ice.
the game.
Good bounce back win after
Collins
getting
in there to drop
after
him
losing
as
by
the
4 in the
clock
opening
continues to
preseason game.
roll. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike.
3rd and 20.
Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is
He had a
incomplete.
step.
So 17 seconds
He had a
now.
step, y'all. Y'all saw it too.
It's another big shot dodge there.
Tate had a
defensively.
step,
Just one more
but
completion away from salting away
didn't-
this victory,
just
and I
didn't
know
quite
this
get it.
feeling. They were almost
If that was
getting
Dalton throwing it, that might have been a
focused and
touchdown.
locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all the way.
All right, man up 3 deep. It's 4th and 10.
Back to throw. He's
Come
going
on.
to let it fly.
Pick it and end it.
And
Well, we
that's
didn't quite pick it, but
incomplete.
that's a turnover on downs.
10 seconds left. They had
All
to go
right.
for it with
Woo!
such little time remaining.
Looks like we're gonna walk away with a
That'll be
W in
just
this
about
one,
all
y'all.
She wrote for this one. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this
Scarborough.
point?
Oh!
I don't think there's any doubt about
I didn't want him to step out of
In
bounds.
this situation, with their
Oh, well,
timeout
he's
situation
forced
as
out
well,
anyway.
they
Yeah,
had to take the
touchdown right
chance,
in this game.
try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense. Now Scarborough.
Okay.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to
And
the
that is
9.
it. So after losing against the 49ers in Week 1, we bounced back in Week 2 of the preseason with a win over the Cincinnati Bengals. 24-17. We're 1-1 in the preseason. Defense played spectacular. We got 2 pick sixes in this game. Cooper Rush did enough to get the win, but I still think the backup quarterback position is up for grabs.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
We
the
had
NFL
117 rushing yards.
on
Both
EA
Scarborough
Sports.
played well.
Log on to EA
Defense has
Sports.
played really well the first 2 preseason
It's a
games,
win
but
for the
offensively
Cowboys
we've
as we
hit some
sign
rough
off and
patches
say
for
so
sure.
long
We
from
still got a lot
Arlington.
of things to fine tune on offense, but if we do, hopefully by the time the regular season rolls around, we'll be in good shape. So let's go ahead and go to player stats right now. Cooper Rush, 68 yards, 7 for 11. Dak, 7 for 13, 58 yards. Threw an interception, which was not ideal. Scarborough, 11 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Leading receiver was Michael Gallup with 3 catches for 27 yards. Leading tackler for us, well, we had 4 leading tacklers. Sean Lee had 4. Justin Marsh-Little had 4. Jordan Lewis had 4. And that's going to about do it for this one. So I'm just about ready to wrap up this live stream. For those of y'all that checked out my very first live stream from Madden at 19, thank you very much for tuning in. And I will go ahead and auto-update these players for y'all just so we can get out of here and be on with the rest of our days. So thank you all once again for checking out the first live stream of my Dallas Cowboys franchise mode, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and I'm out.